Welcome to Step of the Flatbush Don TV, Part 2, to Infama for Dead. Remember, the wise man said, do not take revenge. The rotten fruits will fall by themselves. Infama's been here since the beginning of the time. I think the first known informer was Judas, who sold Jesus out to the Roman Empire for 30 pieces of silver, 32 pieces of silver, whichever one. But he sold him out for money. Jesus was a revolutionary. He was bringing change to the people. This dude, Judas, jealous, weak-minded, they got him to flip. Sold his man out, few pieces of silver. The same thing happening then is happening now. You got a lot of these hustlers, they get caught in compromising positions. They don't want to come off the street, leave their Benz behind, their Lexuses or whatever, and their girls, their homes, their money. So what they do, they inform. They have to live with that. I think everybody in the game at one time or another was informed on. I caught a 3-to-life bid because my connect informed on me. I came in town, bought a little something, and I remember when he pulled up on the block, he asked me, "You driving that over there?" But when he asked the question, it struck me as odd. Why you gonna ask about a hoopty? I think I was driving a Chevy Corsica, a nondescript car, low profile. So I couldn't understand why he would ask about the vehicle. So now we're about to leave. We going down Linden Boulevard, and the boys start following us. Police. I told everybody, take it easy. I had 2 other people in the car. Take it easy. If anything, it's just going to be a routine stop. If that, just chill. Just be easy. Make a long story short, there was a little roadblock. We got gaffled. They took us out the car, searched down the car, found a product, took us in. Now, I had, if anybody know about Krinsky Brothers as lawyers, at the time, if you was a hustler at that time, you'd be familiar with the Krinskys. These were some bona fide lawyers that knew the work. It was about good representation for hustlers who was in the game, right? Called them. So I was down for a little while. So Krinsky come back and tell me, "Oh, listen, this is what it is. We could go to trial, but if you blow trial, you're looking at 15. You know Andre from Veer? I said, wow, what's up? Andre was in the same position you are now. I told him the same thing, and he didn't listen to me. So now, Andre's doing 15 years. You know Cecil? Cecil, the same situation. The same situation. So Krinsky told me I had a choice to make. 3 to life or 15 to life. It was my choice. I weighed it out. Some people that say, man, I got to see what they got. I had time in already on the case. So I told him, you know what? Man, tell him I'll take that 3. I'll take that 3 to life. That Rockefeller law got us all twisted. They want you to have lifetime parole, lifetime supervision so they could keep tabs on you. So anyway, I took the 3 to life. So I'm playing everything over in my head, looking at all the events that transpired into us getting knocked. And I knew it was the connect that set us up. And the whole thing is, a lot of people don't understand that these connects is out there walking around free because they done cut deals with the prosecutor, or they done cut deals with these police that give them a free reign as long as they give up certain people. They could keep operating. So they actually become informants. They work for the law enforcement, trapping people, entrapping people, giving up information. So when you go cop, they're giving information on you so that you could get knocked off. And they stay out there operating. And the police know what they're doing and don't really care because they getting their quotas filled. The informants making them look good with all the arrests. And that's all they care about. So informers don't necessarily have to just be somebody with an organization that decides to flip because they can't do the time, and they decide to flip on everybody and give up names, location of bodies, stash houses, or what have you. It goes deeper than that. There's different dimensions and people. Like I always tell them, your organization or your crew or your posse or whatever is only as strong as its weakest link. It's only as strong as its weakest link. So no matter if you think you're strong and you got good soldiers, that one that knows everybody's business is going to sink the whole ship. But, like I said, I'm not going to be the one to handle anybody's business. If you walk around and you feel that somebody put you in a position, compromising position, leaked information about you. Sometimes when you go after these individuals is protected. They monitored. So you dig in a grave for yourself. But that's on you. All the rat hunters in jail, seeking and destroying, running dudes off the compound, burning them out, hitting them up, catching extra time for people that they don't even know just because they hate rats. So they going all out. Then you have another demographic that know somebody informed, but because they cool with that individual, they give them a pass. You can't say in one breath you hate rats and be selective. If you hate rats across the board. You can't just hate some rats. Like I said, me, I don't judge because I've never walked in anybody's shoes. I walk in my own shoes. I don't know what that individual went through to do what they had to do. All I know is what I am. I live by a certain code. That's what I know. What the next man do and what he believe is on him. He has to live with that. That's his cross that he got to bear. I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm not a rat hunter. I don't have time to be pointing out people who I deem as an informant. I could have revealed the name of the connect, but who gave me up? But that would make me the same as him. Would I be better? It would make me the same thing by revealing his identity. So we got to be careful of what we do and what we say out our mouths because we're responsible. But you got a lot of people that come on these social medias, platforms, and they reckless with their mouth. They like calling people out. Then when the people see them in person, they quiet as church mouse. You don't hear nothing, not a peep come out their mouth. They eat all the words that they had so much to say. You see, it's different when you hiding and you anonymous and nobody know your identity. Then you can say what you want because nobody's going to hold you accountable. But when somebody knows who you are and could reach out and touch you, then it's a different situation. So like I said, please don't come on my platform talking about that one is a rat and this one is a rat. When I choose to do a story on an individual, it's because of certain characteristics that reach out to me about that individual and the requests that people make to hear the story so they could see the insight of how that person lived, what made them become who they are. It's all about information. Like I said, I'm not judge, executioner, or juror. I'm stepper. One love. Love, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Help the platform to grow. Get those algorithms moving up. Active. The more you like, the more you subscribe, the more you share, the higher the platform goes, the more it grows, the more people could get the message. Peace. One love.